Number 3. Idiotic millennials rethink the Star Wars prequels. Shortly after Disney purchased Star Wars in 2012, mysteriously, love began to return to the prequels. It's like bloggers and websites secretly received checks from Disney to write articles about how the prequels weren't as bad as everyone remembers. Maybe this resurgence was real. Maybe it was Disney stoking the fires to try to revalue a piece of this very expensive property it just purchased. First of all, get this right out of the bat. People can be nostalgic for things from their youth. Yes, that's true. But it's universally agreed that some things do not hold up over the passage of time. Things like The Goonies, Teen Witch, Kathleen Turner, Little Monsters starring Fred Savage and Fred Savage's larger tumor, Hackers, You've Got Mail, Red Dawn, and Beverly Hills 90210. I'm 115 years old, so running water and antibiotics are still a novelty to me. But then there are people born in the 70s and early 80s that are legit nostalgic about Star Wars. But you know what? That's a fact. What is also a fact is that the original trilogy is great and stands the test of time, and that the prequels are big, giant piles of horse shit. The proof, my friends, is in the free market. Go capitalism! Just look at all the Star Wars related products that are everywhere. Leaving The Force Awakens aside, tell me how often you see products for little Anakin.
I'm a person and my name is Anakin.
Or Jar Jar Binks.
Okay, here we are.
Psychotic, angry Anakin.
See, my grandkids, they come over and they play and they leave their stupid Star Wars shit around.
Or
The
Boss
Qui-Gon
Nass,
sucker.
or any other
They
shit
didn't
from
even
the
eat the
prequels on your
sucker.
can
What's
of
this
soup,
shit?
or your bath
Anakin
rug, or
something.
whatever shitty product
What
is
else
made
did they
in
leave around the
Vietnam.
basement?
But anyway, every fucking Star
What's
Wars
this?
product out there is always Darth Vader.
What is this, some
Luke,
kind of Darth Maul
Han,
toy?
Leia,
These kids
C-3PO,
always leaving
R2,
this
money
crap
things
around.
you could make
Yoda,
toys or video
Death
games.
Star,
What's this? They
Awesome.
left shit in my bin? My plastic bin. What is this?
Did I say Yoda? So why is there all this fraudulent prequel love all of a sudden? After surviving another suicide attempt, I decided to read these articles. And believe you me, for some reason there isn't a short supply of them. I won't bore you with all the details of each article, but after reading them all, I discovered 3 modes of excuse making. I mean thinking. 3 modes of thinking. I respect my intellectual peers. Number 1, pointless list making. Number 2, dumb observations. Number 3, overly intellectualizing. Let's start with the worst of these 3, pointless list making. These articles are pure clickbait. The articles are the worst of the worst. First of all, listing the things you thought were good doesn't make for a good overall argument. Example, here's my made-up clickbait article. The top 5 reasons why the Back to the Future trilogy is better than the original Star Wars trilogy. Number 1, the DeLorean time machine. So needless to say, I'm not going to spend a lot of my time on this shit. Now, for your viewing pleasure, I've compiled my own list of things that are mentioned in these, quote, articles. Notice how none of these things have anything to do with how great the stories were, how emotionally involved in the films you were, or how they inspired you.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Again, it's like picking the positives of cancer. You get to stay home from work. You save money at the barber shop. Eat what you want and still lose weight. But anyway, most people, including me, seem to agree on a lot of the basics, like Ewan McDonald does a great performance as Obi-Wan. Ian McDiarmid is always awesome as the Emperor, and John Williams makes good music, even if he does it on the toilet. Aside from that, check out all the gems these brain-dead, lightsaber-loving morons have cooked up.
Next level lightsaber battles, enhanced choreography, superior lightsaber battles, mass Jedi showdown, returning cast members, planets, and more planets. The birth of Darth Vader.
Wasn't that terribly embarrassing, though?
Yoda can fight, bro. Bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap? What does that matter?
Incredible design work.
There's a lot of talented people in Hollywood that do a lot of talented things.
The detail in the worlds. The major expansion of the universe.
Oh, like Dexter Jettster's restaurant?
Expanded mythology.
Like midichlorians?
The cast. Casting.
Yippee! Will I ever see you again?
What does your heart tell you?
I hope so. Yes. I guess.
Then we will see each other again.
Some amazing action sequences.
You mean like this one?
The positive additions to the Jedi mythology.
Here's my favorite, and this is real.
They were as good as they could possibly have been. You were probably a kid the first time around.
I wasn't. I was 96.
Jar Jar Binks is no more annoying than C-3PO. We get to see Jedis in action. Revenge of the Sith is darker than The Empire Strikes Back.
And this one is also real.
The fact that they exist at all is worth celebrating.
What?
Unforgettable moments.
Unforgettable moments? That doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of unforgettable moments, good and bad.
No more loose ends. The sprawling story. Universe building. Watching them in order is now better. Darth Maul.
What a cool costume. And a cool lightsaber.
Mace Windu.
What an intriguing character. What a cool lightsaber.